All right, guys, we are live. You are seeing this beautiful part of the trade right here. But I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab some stuff out of my car, see if a few of you guys jump in. All right, guys, I'm almost ready. All right. Happy Friday evening. Lifers. Today was a good one. Today was like, we don't get these types of trades very often where it's like, man, it's, you don't even have like words. I'm gonna go outside real quick. This is my little hangout spot. Give you guys the access to my little hangout. My car chills back here. We had back-to-back trades come in. This one trade was really sweet because it was these two dudes who've been shopping at the store since day one, since the first day we opened. Haven't seen them actually probably since COVID. But these guys bought original games from Tim and I's personal collections when we first opened up. So to buy back some of our original games from like our Nintendo and Super Nintendo collections was really cool. I'll show you some of those later. But they both had individual trades. A lot of stuff. We're talking a few hundred games, or at least probably 200 games. And then as soon as they dropped it off, within 2 minutes, another dude shows up with even like another big box Fortunately, I'll just tell you, I wasn't able to buy that guy's stuff because I didn't have any cash left over, and his stuff was a gold PS4 Slim 1 TB, and some really cool like Xbox 360 games, some steel cases, like some special editions I never even knew existed. But I could only give him a store credit offer. But the stuff that you're gonna see tonight, if you're watching this, you guys, is pretty sweet. I didn't really get to film for the show, for like Get a Life Bros, because they felt awkward on the camera, and they also just, there was a language barrier. They didn't speak a lot of English. But I'm pretty good at broken Spanglish, and just like, numbers are easy, math is universal. They got paid. Had to call Tim down to the shop, get some cash here, and then I even took out some cash just because I wanted to grab some stuff too. So yeah, let's go show you some of it. Take it back in. Let's flip that around. What up, back room? Looking all clean right now with your floors all good. Actually, your floors look like shit because we never finished the floors back here. We ran out of these tiles. So that's it. That's the reason. Yeah, nobody's gonna see the floor back here, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm just really happy that this is clean. This is like our secret game on stuff over here. Got some good GameCube games that just got traded in. Might as well grab these. One second, I'm gonna set this down real fast, you guys. All right, so, what up, Norman? What's going on, dude? So first off, this actually came in yesterday, this stuff. I got the Pokemon Gale of Darkness, just the disc. Picked up a Metroid Prime, it's pretty sweet. Always good to get some Zelda stuff in. Mario Kart, ooh. That feels heavy, so definitely. Does this guy have the double disc? Yup, felt heavy. And then Simpsons Hit and Run, really clean too. It's good to see this guy looking nice. Yeah, it's got the manual. The discs are all buffed out already. Good job, Bill. Good job, Ted. Oh, wait a second, before we get to this stuff too. Here's some other stuff that got traded in that's just in my camera bag. Check this out. You guys know what that is? It's the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker bag. Okay. Here, let me let's bring this over here. Let's set this down. I'll show you guys what's inside this baby. Let's see if you've ever seen that guy before, because we don't get it in very often. This is the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker Big Boss Edition, PSP. I believe it's the 3000 model. Yeah, 3000 model. Really lightweight, but this thing's awesome. Really clean screen, matching bag, really sweet to have it together, and does come with the game. And then this dude is just a little bonus because I'm super excited for Final Fantasy. It's coming, guys. A few weeks away. Actually, not even a few. It's just like a couple weeks. So got that, but that's not even, there was another little guy in here. Check out that guy. Really clean too. And you know what? You know what? Oh, it's the black box. Oh, I knew I had a freaking PSP box, man. It's the black box. Okay. That's the Vita Borderlands. Okay. Alright, we're not that cool. We're not that cool. Dang it, dude. We thought, oh man, that would have been a sweet Frankenstein tonight. That would have been really good. Oh, grand finale. So, also earlier we got in an Indigo GameCube. Pretty cool. Buddy Harris came in, traded in a Mega Man X4 and a Ninja Gaiden 2. That was its own little trade. And then this is the first of the big boys. So let's dive right in. Let's go NES first. This was all in this box earlier. I've sorted. Some 1943. Just gonna rifle through, you guys. Can't live stream long tonight. I'm really just kind of doing this just so I can get some video, show you guys what we've been picking up. And if you came into the store earlier today, I apologize. I couldn't really chat you up like I normally do because I was kind of distracted by all of this. So I think that this right here, this Conquest of the Crystal Palace, I believe this was from Tim's personal collection when we first opened up the shop. Because these guys were here day one, the first day we opened. And they kept coming back, like every week. Great game, Life Force, 2-player. Never even seen this import. But that's what we need to go do tonight is edit. I gotta go finish that second Texas video. This is really interesting. PSP, you guys, pretty sweet. Still has a bunch of old stickers. A lot of these games, I hate it when there's old stickers on games, especially that guy. If you come into my shop and you find these pre-owned stickers on the back of one of my games, you caught me slipping. Or you caught me on a day I wasn't working. Because I really try to get all the stickers off there. Lysol the game down. Check behind manuals to make sure that like old receipts aren't in there. Because a lot of times people will stuff their receipts into the game. And it's kind of depressing sometimes. Like you might buy a game now. Well, this wouldn't, I mean, I hope you're not paying $34.19, but it's usually the other way around. Get a receipt in there and it says like a game like Guilty Gear at $4.99 because it's an old receipt, old price tag. But let's just go through the PSP. We got some Core Plus Guilty Gear. Great game right here. Play this game. If you like Mega Man X, you will love Maverick Hunter. I feel like it does almost everything better. Love the cutscenes. Love the voice acting in it. This made me fall in love with Mega Man again. Generation of Chaos. This was one from earlier that I realized. I don't think this one had the manual. Didn't. No, unfortunately. But we don't get that very often. I don't think we've ever had Fate Extra. This is interesting. Who makes this? Axis. Fate Extra. Have you guys ever heard of this game? Who am I? Interesting. This looks like a JRPG life game. Oh, Metal Slug Anthology. Great stuff. Great stuff. Darkstalkers is really cool too. Awesome box art. Really awesome box art. Love it. Got Wild Arms. Wild Arms also does not have the manual in it. I remember from earlier, unfortunately. Armor Core, Formula Front. I think this was from Tim's personal collection too from back in the day, because this had an original price tag from when we first opened up. They were a little bit different, and we were such noobs that we put the price tag over on this side and it covered up PSP. I hate that. We put them over here now so you can see that it's a PSP game at least. Well, you should be able to tell. I mean, PSP's got its own shape. But Undead Knights, pretty sweet. Heck yeah, dude. Red Hot Rumble. Great game. This is a great game right here. Ultimate. Never had Double X. I never even knew this existed. This is awesome. This is what we call a game on game right here. We're taking this to Game On Expo for sure. Yeah, this is sweet, dude. Double X. Chrono Cross. Part 9. King of Fighters. It's 99. Some loose discs, but pretty good ones. Chaos Legion. Lost Dimension. Mega Man X7. I love that Hollywood video. That's sweet. Some Tales. Just the one Xbox game, but a great one. Blinks 2. Xbox 360. Spectral Force 3. I feel like we've had this game, but it's not that pricey. I don't know. It looks cool. I mean, it's made by Atlas. There's just so many awesome RPGs. You just don't have enough time. Brutal Legends is fun. It's a good beat the crap out of shit. Titanfall. 13-2. Tenchu. Okay. Let's do the PS3. Let's go PS3. Let's move this over here. First stack. A little XX2. Nice. Disgaea 3. This is an uncommon game. Like as far as like I don't see it get traded in very often, but it's cheap. Nice. Yo, this looks fun. Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters? Interesting. Okay, DMC. Catherine beat that game. Burnout's fun. This I've never had before. This, when I looked it up earlier, shocked me. The trilogy. This is pretty uncommon, you guys. This is a Game On Expo game. For sure. Make sure we pull that one. Ooh, Bleach is getting a little harder to come by. Shadow of Mordor, get that all the time. It's on the Wii as well. This was sweet. This was a sweet one to get. Collector's edition of Journey. Nice. Kratos. Some Need for Speed. Let's make another little stack over here. Watch out, GameCube. Scoot over, dude. Alright, we got some more Final Fantasy. Heck yeah. Oh, here we go. This is for Nesto right here. He loves his Gundam. All that kind of stuff. Mechs, dude. Ready Player One. Battle Royale. Need for Speed Shift. Not bad. All these are good games, man. These are good games. Clean that sticker off there. A lot of these had stickers earlier. I'll show you my sticker pile. Game of the Year edition's great. Lightning Returns. I actually heard that this game's supposed to be really fun. Vanquish. Mike Matei, Cinemassacre, he said that was a great game. So a lot of those games had stickers. Tons and tons of stickers. And you just peel them off with the fingernails. All right, that was the first stack. Let's go second stack. Dos Ex, nothing crazy there. Batman, we get it all the time. Here we go, nice. Arcade edition. Mr. Wayne. PS2, Brink. Xenoverse, okay. Okay, here we go. Here's a game I don't get very often. Natural Doctrine. Yeah, that looks interesting. Savage World, Are You Fit to Survive? Okay, another one. This is another weird one. I think it's like right between her legs. Okay. Oh, we sell that. Oh man, Clash of Titans, sweet. This game sells, it's super fast. Chronicles, another Dynasty Warriors Gundam, sweet. Hello. Heck yeah. This is a fun game right here, Dragon's Crown. Need a remaster of that too. Double set. Yeah, okay. See, I don't get this stuff in very often. Pretty cool, dude. Another Gundam. Very nice. Last Rebellion. Wait. Oh, Lost Dimension. Last Rebellion. Okay. But I've never had this before. I've never seen this before. That's cool. Kingdom Hearts. This Wolf's game right there. South Park. My roommate's playing that game right now. Oh, so good, so good. Injustice, really nice. Great games. Both of those games are great too. By Sega. Okay, okay. Now we got PS2. Last little stack here. Nice. A lot of these PS2 games had our old price tags on them. Picked up a lot of this from us. Don't get this one in very often. Heck yeah. These guys had good taste. Good games, man. Oh, that's such a cool drawing. Okay. Don't see this one very often. I like PS2 stuff. Heck yeah. Infection. Nice. Capcom SNK2. Digimon. Yeah. Wow. Just check that out. That is an old Fallout games. You can see it right there, Fallout games. See what I mean? Stickers on the wrong side of the game. It's covering up where it says PlayStation 2. We don't need to see that PlayStation logo. But all of that emptiness right there, that's where your sticker needs to go. It's more important to see that it's PlayStation 2. Put your stickers here, you guys. Do it. Okay, so that was part 2. Here's part 1. Nice, God of War 2. Odin Sphere. Big boobies. Big boobies in that game, dude. Big titties. All right, Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. Nice. I don't even want to try to say that name, but it's a cool guitar. Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, nice, dude. We were just talking about those. Again. Fallout. Over there, buddy. Over there. I hope they're doing it now. I hope they are putting the sticker on the right side. See? GameStop. Very good. Very good, GameStop. Good job, buddy. You guys get a gold star. You guys are the best. Greatest game store of all time. Zatch Bell. Don't see that very often. Nice. Wild Arms 3 and... Bada bing, bada boom. That was a nice little stack of games. Very nice stack of games. Now, this is why we're here. This is why we're here. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna move this over here. I'm gonna bring this over here. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. So I want to show some of these games off. Let me go get this box. You're such a dirty girl. Excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to show you some good stuff, guys. Now, I mean, it's not like we're gonna open it up and you're gonna see like it's just a box full of Earthbounds. It's not fucking. This is real life. But just to see a box completely filled to the brim with Super Nintendo, even if it's a shoebox, this doesn't happen very often. This is awesome. It's hard to get rid of so much awesome stuff. Let's give you guys a taste. All right, start it off. Here we go. What we got? Some Fatal Fury action here. Oh, it's part 2. It is part 2. Big dick game right there. Ogre Battle. It's so funny because my buddy and I were just talking about this game maybe 4 or 5 days ago. He said a guy at work was talking about Ogre Battle, and he mentioned, oh yeah, dude, my roommate owns a video game store. I'll see if he ever gets Ogre Battle ever traded in. And we don't. I think this is like the 3rd one we've ever had traded in for the Super Nintendo. We just never see this game. But it's just kind of crazy that he was just talking about it, and boom, here it is. Earth Defense Force. Power Rangers has seen a better day. Some of these are a little beat up, but they're just loved, you guys. They're loved. Mortal Kombat 3. Okay, here's one of my original games. This is awesome. Am I any good at repairing consoles? I'm not, my man. I'm better at playing them. Fortunately, there's just only so many hours in the day. And I never learned how to do the soldering and the console repair stuff. It's super technical. When you find a good repair guy, you gotta hold on to him. Mega Man Soccer! My old Mega Man Soccer. I even did a YouTube review of this game that I never posted to YouTube because I was embarrassed by it. Maximum Carnage. Art of Fighting, nice. World Heroes 2. Carter, I'm super pumped too, buddy. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. We're like 4 weeks away. I'm hoping that Gamester comes and hangs out tomorrow at the shop because I'm inviting him to the UFC pay-per-view. We might even live stream tomorrow the UFC fights. I can't show the fights or our live stream will get pulled, but we can commentate and let you know what's kind of happening during the fights. But King of Monsters 2. Boom, 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 boom. Got some Contra 3. Contra 3 has seen better days, you guys, but it's still working. Can you guess what this game is? Can you guess what that game is? Save it for later. Crazy thing about that game is that's the second copy of this game that I've seen this week, and it's super rare. War Gems also seen better days. Really fun game. Not as good as its brother, which is in this box. First King of the Monsters. Weird box art. I mean, weird. It's cool, but it's just not very, I don't know, similar to the game. I'm not a huge Samurai Showdown fan. World of Heroes. Oh, sweet. We got both of those. Oh, we're playing Kingdom Hearts on the PS2. It's good. It is good. First and the second one. Really good. Fatal Fury. Aladdin. Dude, when 1991's Christmas, when the Super Nintendo hit, it changed everything. It changed everything. Because we got ours that year. Soul Blazer's great, you guys. This is great. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain's awesome too, Carter. Actually, that was one of the games I got traded in earlier with the PS4 Slim Gold 1 terabyte. It was, I never knew that, no, not Here Comes the Pain. It was SmackDown versus Raw 2007 for the Xbox 360, and it had a steel case, big box. I never knew that they did that. Arrow the Acrobat. Okay, now we're getting to some stuff. There we go, Super Punch Out. F-Zero 99. What up, Gomon? Have I still not played Bloodborne? I've never played it. Still haven't played it, man. Life is busy. Right now, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I'm playing Pokemon Emerald. I am playing Sifu for the PS5. And of course, Tetris. Tetris. ActRaiser 2. ActRaiser. Shut Your Mouth's kind of hard to come by. I mean, we get it in, but dang, dude. Remember that. Remember that. That is gnarly. That is cut in there with a knife, dude. Bloodborne. I mean, I've heard Bloodborne's great, dude. Like, I've had so many people say that Bloodborne, don't sleep on it. Dr. Franken. Sleep on Dr. Franken. It's cute, but it's not the best Halloween game. Bubsy 2. Bubsy. Yeah, Super Bomberman. That's a good one. Tournament Fighters. I haven't really played the SmackDown vs. Raw games, if we're being honest. Like, my wrestling days peaked on the N64. Dude, my shit was WCW versus NWO Revenge, and No Mercy. And I'll also play the WrestleMania arcade game at, like, if you can find the arcade cabinet. But we have one here in Mesa at the new Level 1 arcade. Gunforce, pretty cool. Look how beat up Spawn is, you guys. He's been violated. There we go, part 2. Really fun party game. That's where you bust out your multi-tap. It's pretty massive, man. It doesn't happen maybe... You get trades like this with just like a box with this much Super Nintendo stuff. Honestly, here, with the amount of stores that are in the area, you can count it on one hand every year. So when it happens, it's really fun. It's really fun. Especially this one, just because, like, that Mega Man Soccer is, like, that was my original game. That was my original game. This is Pirates of Darkwater. Never played it. I've always seen the comic books. NCAA. Also, it's a fun game. I just wish it was 2 players. Maniacs. Tom and Jerry. Turtles in Time. No Turtles in Time in this. We just had tournament fighters in this guy. Oh, sweet. Akuma. A little bit faded of a Mario Kart, but rocking. Best 2-player game on the console right there, you guys. Goof Troop. Own it. If you want to see a good time, I think this was the second Let's Play Tim and I ever did when we first opened up the store and we were doing Let's Plays. I think this was our second episode. Spider-Man. You gotta find it, man. Goof Troop. Big dick. Bob Sweet. What do we got here? What is this game? Zardion? Zardidin? Zardion. That doesn't help. Zardion. Oh, Super Baseball 2020 is actually pretty fun. Star Fox is great. You think it's a rare game? Might be, man. But is it fun? Bart's Nightmare is really hard. Prince of Persia. Joe and Mac Wannabe. The other Joe and Mac Wannabe. Great game right here. Oh, she needs a bath, but this is the shit right here. Great game. My boy Kevin and I think it was maybe somebody else too, on my birthday at level 1. They had an arcade machine of this. Played the shit out of it. This is the game right here. This is the brother to War of the Gems from earlier that was all beat up at the bottom of the stack. This is the game to play. Mutant Apocalypse. That's a great game right there. All right. Can you guess what this game is? It looks like it wouldn't normally be released in the US. That means it's good, dude. That means it's probably pretty fucking good. This game right here is SWAT Kats. And the crazy thing is, I can't show you because it's a picture on my phone. I had another SWAT Kats come in on Monday. A dude brought in SWAT Kats, Sunset Riders, and a game called Nosferatu on the Super Nintendo. Wasn't able to buy them, but it's okay. Because we got the old beat up SWAT Kats. And it works. That's a stack, you guys. That is a good haul of loot. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Tons and tons. And we got in the Mario Kart 8 Switch, which is sweet because we've gotten 3 Switches in 3 days. 2 OLEDs, and now that big boy. But, guys, I'm excited. Game On Expo. 4 weeks away. I hope you're all going to be there. You know Tim and I are going to be there. We have the booth. We've got stuff. We're getting ready to set up. I've got some buddies who are actually going to be doing some panels for the first time. So if you're at Game On Expo and you come to say hi to us, please come and check out their panels if you can. Show the love. As a person who's done a panel at Game On Expo, like the week before, the month before, the night before, you're just freaking out, man. You're twiddling your thumbs thinking like, is anybody even gonna come to this? And like, the people who put on these panels, they're really passionate about the shit that they want to talk about. You might be walking by that room and thinking like, why the fuck are these people talking about this? Like, this is there's like real world problems going on. But to them, that's their shit. So I don't know. I really like to go into the panels, and especially just chill out. But they got to make sure that the AC is nice. AC is nice in there. But what are you guys looking forward to for Game On Expo? I've had people come in and say like, man, there wasn't enough video games at last year's Game On Expo back in August. And I'm like, what the fuck do you expect? We're going to all these cons, Portland, SoCal. We just came back from ATG. We're gonna be going to Retropalooza. Planning to go to Too Many Games, I think is one of the ones that there was called. I feel like we're really, really spoiled with Game On Expo because it offers a little bit of everything. It's got anime, it's got art, it's got toys, it's got video games. There's so much. You're really excited to meet Mr. Rightway? I don't know who that is, man. Who's Mr. Rightway? Let's see. Hey, do you ever conventions on the East Coast conventions? I want to go so bad. The only trip that we have planned to go to the East this year is my buddy Gene and I are supposed to be flying into Chicago. We're gonna spend a day there at this like amazing arcade called the Galloping Ghost. And then we're supposed to like drive to Iowa to go meet up at Walter Day's house. And if you don't know who Walter Day is, he's the guy who started Twin Galaxies and pretty much created esports. So, a legend. He always wears the referee outfit. He's got the beard, really soft-spoken dude. I've never met Walter, and I'm really, like the whole trip, the Galloping Ghost is like, it's like sprinkles. But meeting Walter is the cupcake, dude. That guy did a lot for gaming, but he just also seems like a really nice person. And he's gonna like let us into his house. He's gonna let me film. He said that he's got a barn in his backyard filled with 40 years of video game memorabilia. I'm going to Pixel Game Squad the shit out of that barn. And I don't mean buy it. I just mean I want to get it all on footage. Because Walter's getting older. Hopefully he's in good health. But Gene's going out there with some intentions to buy some personal things from Walter that are some pretty rare items. And then he's just going to give us like the keys to the kingdom to go and look around at his place. So excited. Again, if you don't know who Walter Day is, go watch The King of Kong, the whole Billy Mitchell thing, the Donkey Kong documentary. Walter Day is the main dude. He's the GOAT. Is Ted DiBiase still alive? I hope so, dude. He's supposed to be at the Game On Expo. Where's Retropalooza at? It is in Texas, but it's in Dallas-Fort Worth, and I think it's also in Houston. Because he does multiple a year. Oh yeah, guests. What's your guys' like number one guest? I'm probably only gonna be on for a few more minutes, you guys, because I have been here all for about 12 hours, and I'm hungry. I need to go get some food. But I know out of all the guests that I'm looking forward to meeting at Game On that's gonna be there is it's the GTA cast. GTA 5 is great. The fact that like Franklin, Mike, and Trevor are all gonna be at the same con, that to me feels like last year's getting Christopher Judge, getting Kratos. The GTA 5 thing, that's huge. The Resident Evil thing, cast reunion is pretty sweet. Just the fact that they have somebody representing the original 4 main characters all coming. Even if it's not the original, like people from Resident Evil 1, at least they have a Jill, they have a Claire, they have a Chris, and they have a Leon. Now, what I would really, really hope for in a perfect world at one of these cons, when you have so many of these guys from the same game together, is give those guys a panel. Give those guys a panel, man. Even the GTA guys. Those guys need an hour where they're mic'd up with a room that is packed filled with people that you're getting kicked out because you can't fit into the room for the GTA panel. And you just get to go and ask them questions. I hope that's happening at Game On. Because I don't think that happened with at least Christopher, like Judge last year with Kratos. I don't know if they did panels. But that needs to become a thing. Because at ATG in Texas, just like a month and a half ago, every guest, and there wasn't a lot of guests, but it was like every guest had their own panel. It was awesome. Honky Tonk Man was the only one that I actually got some footage of. And I got to go and shake his hand and like meet the Honky Tonk Man. And he even asked him, because Honky Tonk Man lives here in Arizona. I was like, dude, you coming to Game On Expo? But I'm just thinking, like, it would be so sweet to have, like, we need another one of those viral moments where, like, Trevor runs up to the camera and, like, screams the fuck you. I want one of those. But mainly I want the Resident Evil one because I want to ask them, what's going on with Resident Evil? Like, where's the next Resident Evil game? Resident Evil 6 is the last of the Resident Evil games. And for whatever reason, the internet decided to Last of Us 2 that shit. You guys hated the Resident Evil 6. You love Ethan, but you hate Resident Evil 6. I'll say that again. You love Ethan, but you hate Resident Evil 6? Fuck. Fuck. Ugh. Ugh. Resident Evil 6 was not that... I mean, Chris's shit was bad. But Leon wasn't that bad. Jake Wesker wasn't very interesting. His dialogue sucked. But his character was interesting. The son of the biggest douchebag in Capcom's history. Since the devil stealing your chick in Ghosts and Goblins when you're just trying to get some shit done at the graveyard late night. Jake Wesker comes along and he is like, he's like, I was gonna say he's the Anakin Skywalker, but I don't know who Anakin's father was. But anyway, I thought he was an interesting character. In his blood lies the key. The son of the bad guy could potentially save us all. And it's just been abandoned. This shit's like 14 years old. How long ago did that game come out, Resident Evil 6? The Revelations games were great. Even Biohazard and Village are really good games. They're just not Resident Evil games. Am I doing these live streams on a regular schedule? Dude, every single time, guys, I feel bad that I'm like, man, I want to start posting videos Monday through Friday because honestly, again, I really should be able to. Like as far as the Get a Life bros, at least 5 to 7 minute episodes. I film enough stuff. I've got plenty of footage. I don't have a team. I'm here 5 to 6 days a week. I've got my daughter. And also, look what I'm surrounded by. I'm surrounded by so many distractions of fucking fun. And there's always new movies. March is crazy. We got Dune Part 2. Big Dick. X-Men 97. X-Men 9. Oh my God, I can't wait, dude. Oh. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I fucking watched that trailer like a dozen times today. We've got Toy-Con. March 3rd, Tucson, Arizona. Definitely gonna film there. The very next weekend, Mesa Convention Center. ZapCon. ZapCon. Be there. Yup, all them arcades and plenty more. Free tournaments, high scores. There's some vendors there, but it's mostly vendors where you get to buy like weird like Tetris lamps and plushies and like area rugs and things like wallets and shit. But you're really at ZapCon to just game, to have fun. It's a 2-day convention, Saturday and Sunday. I'll be there Sunday. I kind of quit going to ZapCon on Saturdays. It's too busy. When everything is on free play, people are beating games, you guys. So it just gets a little annoying. You're just sitting there watching everybody beat video games. But then the very next weekend after ZapCon, so Toy-Con first weekend of March, ZapCon second weekend of March, Game On Expo third weekend. Can't wait. It's the big boy. You want a reboot of Reboot? Dude, that would be pretty cool. I've got the PS1 game here in the store right now. The actor that played Trevor is kind of pissed off that it's the only thing he's recognized for. Own it, man. Fuck that. Like, own it. You know, even if that's... He's done other stuff, but that was one of those characters that actors, like, you get lucky when you get a character that's that much fun to be. And, like, Trevor was great. Game Chasers are from Texas. Yes, they are, dudes. Game Chasers are in Texas. Jay, I texted Jay when I was in Texas. He helped me know which game stores to go to when we were in Dallas. But, I want to do live streams more. But what I want to do is I want to get, like, my tech guy, Vega, to come in here so that we can get multiple cameras hooked up with, like, a little switcher box thing. And also I want to hook up my computer so then that way we can like pull up videos. You guys can see all that. We can watch videos. I really want to talk about this Xbox thing because I have customers coming in asking like, dude, is Xbox, are they jumping ship? Are they going to just be selling games like to Nintendo and PlayStation? Are we going to see Master Chief on a PS5? Maybe. I want to talk about Nintendo Direct that's coming up and what I hope is going to be on that Direct. Also, just when do you guys think that the new Nintendo Switch is dropping? And there's just so much to talk about. So yes, I would like to stream more, but every single time that I'm streaming, I'm not editing video, I'm not playing video games. So it's lots to do, you guys, lots to do. But yo, what up, Dylan? Big dick. What you watching, Dylan? What you got on VHS? See, okay, so Dylan, Mr. Snow, I'll just call him that, Mr. Snow. He's one of these guys. Game On. He's gonna be doing his very first ever panel. Come show the love. Come show the support. D, what's your panel's gonna be? You told me that you're doing it on wrestling, and is it on VHS? Because I hope there's some talking in there about some VHS. Now, if it's a panel about collecting VHS wrestling movies, that'd be kind of sweet too. Oh, No, there's gonna be a fucking wrestling rink, a full-size wrestling rink at Game On Expo. That's a first. They've not done that before. Carter, you want to win the championship belts for the, it's the Retro Championships. Carter, did you watch the Portland videos? That's a stupid question. Yes, you did. Brendan, Gene's son, he was also in the last video of us in Texas. He's last year's champ. He's the one that got the belt last year. So that's your competition. It's in the family, dude. We got the champs. I'm definitely gonna do the, they're gonna have I believe a Tetris, like professional, like an amateurs tournament, like at Game On Expo. So wanna be in that. I don't know how it can work with trying to run the booth. And Dr. Mario would be really fun to do. And the Retro Championships would be a really fun thing to just do. But Game On is where I gotta work. That's why we're going to Portland, we're going to SoCal, going to Retropalooza. And then there's also one, like it's in South Carolina, that I watched a video and that place looked amazing, it looked huge. I think it was 8-Bit Eric went there and I watched a video of it. But it was South Carolina, something like that. Oh, dude, you just bought Problem Child 1 and 2. You texted me that. I gotta send it to you. I took a picture of my Problem Child 1 and 2 to just send it to you and be like, because mine look like dog crap, dude. My part 2, you can't even, it's got, yeah, it's beat up. But that's cool. So you're talking about wrestling. Good. That's what I thought, man. When we first started the chat, I was telling people that you have a panel. And Brendan, the Retro Championship guy. Yes, Brendan, Gene's son. He's going to be talking about Famicom imports, about shops in Japan, because that's another trip that we really wanted to plan for summer of 2025, is spending... it's like 6 days, 7 nights in Tokyo, Japan. Like Akihabara, Osaka, Super Nintendo World. Ugh. Like vacation, pretend to be rich like a Metal Jesus Rocks. It's like, do you guys want to see the poor guy go to game chasing in Japan? That would be our video, because I'd be saving all my money for the fucking food and the drinks and just having fun. But what would be really awesome is being able to go to Japan, buy like one of those like freight things so you could just go there, buy like $15,000-$20,000 worth of imports. Just go on like a fucking Toys R Us shopping spree up in that shit. Load it all in a freight, ship it over the Pacific, drive it back from California, from Newport. I mean, maybe that's what some of the shops do to get a huge amount of import, but because it doesn't get traded in enough. Yeah, we'll be discussing stuff like that at my panel. Open discussion, got quizzes, prizes. Sweet, dude. Heck yeah, man. Remember, too, if you bring like a computer and you want to like show all that stuff, you can go there and you get like time the day before to do like setup, I believe, on Thursday. I think if you're hosting a panel, you get to come in and like, I could be wrong, but oh, Dylan, I didn't text you earlier, but yeah, we are doing the Lifers invite only tomorrow, 7 o'clock, after hours party. game night at the shop. UFC 298, Alexander Volkanovski versus Ilya Topuria on the big TV there tomorrow night. At about this time, it'll all be over. Will Alex still be the champion, or will it be Topuria? I'm going with Volk. I think Volkanovski is the greatest featherweight of all time. I love this shit. This is my NFL. This is my NBA. Really want to start live streaming all the game nights, man. But what I really want to do is I want to live stream those from like a table, like all mic'd up, like do some Joe Rogan shit, and kind of give you like the play-by-play. But then like in between rounds or in between fights, then like we've got like TVs that we all have set up even here on the glass cases and over there too, that I'll have set up with just other games playing. So like in between the rounds, in between the fights, we show like the people playing video games. We take questions, talk to you guys, and then when the fights are going, we can let you know what's going on with the fights. Because we're fucking here anyway, we might as well just turn the cameras on. But that's definitely happening tomorrow. So tomorrow night's gonna be a lot of fun hanging out with the Lifers crew. Always a good time. I wish my brother could come, but he's gonna be in Las Vegas. And then Sunday, we're flying to Vegas in the morning because Sunday night we're going to the T-Mobile Arena at the MGM to go see the Tool concert. I'm taking my daughter. She just turned 18 years old, and it's her birthday party in Vegas because I'm a cool dad. And we're gonna go check out Meow Wolf. And we're gonna go check out the Sphere. Fucking Tool though, man. Tool. Might try to get over to, I think they're called like Retro Fest, Retro City. There's a game store, my buddy Doug owns it in Vegas. I do have a rental car, so if we get time. And then I gotta go win some money, because hopefully I can pay off this trip. But yeah, I got busy next month. Vegas, then Tucson, Mesa Convention Center for ZapCon, Game On Expo. How's my cat doing? Dude, he's mad at me because I'm not home right now. Which means that he's inside the apartment and not outside playing with his friends. I did go to Vegas with my mom, dude. That was back in December. That was my Christmas present to her. She likes to go to the casinos here in Arizona, but she doesn't really get to go to Vegas a lot. And I love Vegas. It's so close. Let's go spend a couple nights in Vegas. It's not a big deal. All right, guys. I appreciate you. I'm glad that you were nosy and wanted to see what was in those boxes from earlier. Some really good games. Just a lot of solid stuff that I know that the store could sell. Nothing too super rare, but it just fills up the shelves. And it's just an overall good. But I'm gonna go home so I can go work on the Texas Part 2 ATG video. Right now I'm about 9 minutes done with it. I've been working on it for like a week here and there. A lot of edits. One day I'll actually just like show you like a live stream of my computer and the process of how I edit those videos. Trying to find the story, trying to find like the right music is super key to like set the mood of the clip. I don't know, I want the videos to me are almost kind of like skate video game videos. Edited like a skate video. Like ADD, in your face, but it's not me saying like, do you guys like Nintendo Switch. And that sentence of me saying, do you guys like Nintendo Switch, zooms in like 4 times and shaky cams. I don't want that. I just want more like, there's so many games being thrown at you that you could rewatch a video, like a skate video, and not even realize that, oh shit, I didn't even see that before. Like a Where's Waldo. I always like skate videos like that, like Zero or Foundation, Baker, Flip. That's another thing too, SoCal Gaming Expo. I heard that they're gonna have a full-size vert ramp at SoCal. And that somebody's trying to get a birdie to make an appearance. If the Hawkman shows up to SoCal, it's already gonna be epic because it's the 40-year anniversary of Tetris, and SoCal is gonna have the finals. Alexei Pajitnov is gonna be there. Hank Rogers is gonna be there. Gotta meet those guys. Gotta get their autographs. They're legends. I mean, Tetris is the best. I do remember the good old days, man. Skateboarding is not just a sport. Skateboarding is, it's a wit. No, I'm not saying it. Not fucking saying that. But it is. What up, Kev? Yeah, dude, Kevin, so much editing, man. Especially when, I have a problem, like, I don't like editing, like, ugh. I don't like when I'm filming, I like to film like everybody else, and when you're editing shit, it's like you're trying to make, I'm trying to find what was the most truth out of a shot. I'd rather look stupid than try to like look cool. I don't know. I'm just hungry. I'm tired. But Kevin, glad you showed up, buddy. Yeah, man, sorry too. I wasn't able to really talk a lot earlier, even with you and Wolf here. It was just with all these games that we had. But if you missed the games that we got back, just go back and watch this from earlier. But we showed all the Super Nintendo games. We showed everything from the boxes today. Spent a lot of money. But, yeah, awesome. Night, you guys. Have a great weekend. Lifers, I will see you tomorrow back here at the shop at 7 o'clock. BYOC. BYOC. Bring your own chair. Bring your own chair. You know my shit. We have 4 chairs in here. That's it. There's going to be more than 4 people here. Okay? I'll text all of you guys, too, who are invited to the party tomorrow. If you're wanting to get invited to these parties, just be dope. Just fucking be dope. Come to the store, hang out with us, become a lifer, be dope. And you come hang out with us. Like Kevin, dude, Kevin. Kevin's coming to California with us. He's like our newest fucking lifer, man. He's in the group. He's in the group. Kevin hung out with us at the last Toy Con at the Mesa show. It's dope, dude. All right, guys. You're great. I'll see you later. Bye. Go play some fucking video games. Get the fuck out of my store.